me, of course. Let's give them 3 cheers. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Awesome, very good. Now, I don't know what they eat, but they sure do eat something better than me. Don't you think, Ashwini?
I don't know about eating, Anand, but I know they surely sing better than you.
That's true. Ashwini, you've been great this evening so far.
Okay, thank you.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
No doubt. But you seem a little tired. You know what? I have an idea.
What? Tired? And me? Okay, whatever is your idea.
I know of a graceful dancer and a rising star in Wichita. And that's Tanvi Karmarkar. How about we give her some chance?
That's an excellent idea. Awesome. And you know what? CIA would like to recognize youth leaders in our community. And I think who can do that better than a great debater, a great graceful dancer. So welcome, Tanvi Karmarkar.
And Ashwini, you do take rest, all right? Let's give her a thunderous round of applause. Now friends, Tanvi here represents her generation quite very well. And let me tell you how. 3 weeks back, when I called her up to see if she is up to take this challenge of hosting. And guess what? Within a second,
I would love to do that.
that's what I mean by an ever-ready generation, isn't she?
Thank you, CAI, Ashwini Auntie, and Anand Uncle. Good evening, Wichita. How is your evening going so far?
Very good.
That's great. And at this point, we would like to acknowledge the contributions of other incredible youth leaders who are role models too.
That's right. So please welcome Dr. Alan D'Souza to recognize youth leaders. Please put your hands together for Dr. Alan.
Good evening, all of you. I'm hearing my voice on the mic for the first time. Okay. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you rising Wichita leaders. I have been working hard for this. I even dyed my hair so that I could look young next to them, because that's such an awesome group. Now, if you look at the list, there is one person missing on the stage, and I'll tell you why. The MCs told you that we Indians are fond of 3 things: music, dance, and food. But he forgot the 4th thing, cricket. So Avinash Chintam is involved in some cricket somewhere, and so he won't be here today. But I would still want you to acknowledge him as a leader. Now, what I'll do is, there are 5, I count wrong, 5 people here on the stage, and I will call on them. I will tell you what their name means in English. In Sanskrit, sorry. And I will give you a brief introduction, and some of them will tell you more about themselves. The first person I would like to call on is Kavya Natation. Kavya in Sanskrit means poetry. Kavya Natation is a sophomore majoring in biology with a biomedical concentration. Now, why is she here? She just won the first Miss Black and Gold competition at Wichita State University. So my question to Kavya is, what is the significance of this? This is the first time you won it and we don't know anything about it. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much for that warm intro. I'd first like to thank everyone for putting together this and acknowledging all the amazing work that the youth do. So thank you so much for your effort. So Miss Black and Gold is a scholarship pageant hosted by Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated to highlight the relationship between success and young women on our campus. So essentially, women who are exceptionally involved on organizations on campus, in the community, who display a great academic standing and a commitment towards the betterment of society are selected to participate in this pageant. With this being said, I had the opportunity of competing in the 2015 Miss Black and Gold competition amongst 8 other beautiful young women, and I now hold the title of Miss Black and Gold 2015. Thank you so much. So with this title, I will continue my service in the community, start doing service associated with the fraternity itself, while also executing my platform of elevating the standard of healthcare for women in our community. At this point, I will also go on to compete at the district level competition against the Miss Black and Gold from KU and K-State as well. So wish me luck and thank you very much for your time. Have a great evening. Thank you.
The next person I'll call on is Sneha Verma. Sneha in Sanskrit means affection. Sneha was the first cultural Miss India competition actually organized by CAI in partnership with Indian Student Association. She's also a winning writer for the Kansas Authors Club. So Sneha, the mic is yours and my question is, how did it feel to be the first Miss Cultural India and how have you used it in the Wichita community?
Well, thank you so much for that warm intro. Being Miss India was such an honor. I was so proud to represent our beautiful community in the Wichita Asian Festival. It was such a humbling moment for me to see the support that I received, and I am so grateful for it. That being said, I did use my platform to plan the Nepal benefit concert in the wake of the disastrous earthquake that struck Nepal in May, and we had collected around $1,200, and that money went to a grassroots organization called Global Giving, and all of that money went towards relief, towards communities, and also long-term recovery in Nepal. That being said, if you would like to continue donating, it is an ongoing effort, so please contact me if that is something that you would be interested in. Being able to use my platform to do something that is beneficial for countries outside of India and outside of where we are today was so humbling, and it reminds me of what it means to be a true Indian. And that being said, thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, the third person will not come to the mic, but I'll announce his name. He is Mr. Kushal Dave. He can at least wave to the audience. All right. Now, he is the president of the Association of Hindu Students in America at Wichita State University. He is actually the person behind a lot of the partnership events that we had, including Holi, the Garba night if you came and enjoyed it, as well as the Independence Day. Kushal in Sanskrit means efficient, and that is what he does. He doesn't talk much, he just works. Thank you, Kushal. The next person I'll give the mic to is Sai Cholita. Now, probably you all saw Sai Cholita because she took your ticket when you entered for the dinner. Now, this is what she does. She is a very hard-working person. I'll tell you that in the past 2 years, she has not missed a single CI event as a volunteer, not just as a person, sitting there. So, Sai Cholita, her name actually comes from a name of a goddess, and she is indeed the goddess of hard work, I guess. So, Sai Cholita, my question to you is, how has volunteering for the Cultural Association of India helped you and your friends?
First of all, I thank you, Alan, for introducing me. It has been a great platform to meet the Indian community over here. Me and my friends got warmth and affection by the Indian community here, and I never miss my home. I am very happy to be part in the serving society. Thank you.
Thank you. The last but not the least would be Shriya Dalla or Shriya. Shriya in Sanskrit means auspicious. Shriya has worked for Teach for Life. Actually, if you remember, she was here last year on the podium with Balbir Mathur when he made a presentation for Trees for Life. And today Shreya will tell you a little bit more about what Teach for Life means. Go ahead.
Thank you for that introduction, and that's a very good question. So, one of the root causes of poverty is the lack of education. The key to solving this problem is providing teachers in underprivileged countries training. Teach for Life is an online platform that allows the best teachers in the world to share their knowledge and skills via short informational videos. These videos are then provided to teachers all around the world in their own native languages. With the use of technology, we hope to touch the lives of millions of children from right here where we live. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys, and we will come next year with a new set of leaders for you. Have a good night.